Pisces horoscope, the Sun in Kaysetrapadi from August 17th to September 16, 2025. A period of hard work and hidden rewards. Hello, Pisces, that if you were born between February 19th and March 20th in Western astrology, or between March 15th and April 13th in thaiastrology, this is your forecast for the period beginning on August 17th, 2025, when the Sun makes a powerful shift into Kaysetrapadi, a condition of dignity and strength. Now in your chart, this placement occurs in what is known as the 6th house, which in astrology is a house of work, service, debts, responsibilities, and sometimes obstacles. At first glance, this may sound heavy, and indeed, the next month could feel like a marathon of responsibilities, obligations, and deadlines. But here's the hidden blessing. When the Sun shines in this house, especially in Kaysetrapadi, it means that through discipline, perseverance, and dedication, you will emerge not only stronger but more respected and accomplished than before. This is a test of endurance and commitment, Pisces, but it's also a doorway to growth, recognition, and long-term stability. The Sun's role, carrying responsibilities with strength. Let's begin with the Sun itself. From August 17th, the Sun enters your 6th house, the house of hard work and responsibility. What does this mean for you? It means that for the next month, you may feel like your plate is full, maybe even overflowing. Tasks at work could multiply, responsibilities at home may increase, deadlines might tighten. You may even feel like you're the go-to person for everyone's problems. But here's the good news. The Sun is in Kaysetrapadi, which means it is strong, dignified, and stable. Instead of being crushed by these responsibilities, you will find that you are actually capable of handling them, and not just handling them, but excelling at them. Think of it this way. Imagine being chosen to lead an important project at work. It might look overwhelming at first, managing people, balancing budgets, meeting deadlines. But once you step into the role, you realize you've been preparing for this all along. By the end, not only is the project a success, but your reputation shines brighter than ever. That's the kind of energy the Sun brings to you this month. Another example could be in personal life. Maybe a family member is going through a difficult time and needs your help. Yes, it might mean sacrificing some of your own time and energy. But through this process, you discover how strong, dependable, and resourceful you really are. The Sun here teaches you this. Strength is built in the fire of responsibility. Rahu's opposition, the call for balance now. Let's add another layer. At the same time, Rahu, the North Node in Vedic Thai astrology, is sitting in direct opposition to the Sun. Rahu is positioned in your 12th house, the house of isolation, loss, solitude, and spirituality. What does this mean in practice? It means that while the Sun is pulling you into the spotlight of responsibility, Rahu is pulling you in the opposite direction, towards solitude, retreat, or even escape. You might feel this conflict strongly. On one hand, you're busy with tasks, people, and obligations. On the other, you may crave time alone, perhaps even fantasize about running away from it all. For example, you might have an important project due at work, but at the same time, you feel this urge to just take a break, binge watch movies, or retreat into your private world. Or perhaps you're balancing heavy family responsibilities while at the same time realizing you need to step back and recharge your energy. This opposition teaches you balance. Yes, you will need to rise to responsibilities, but equally, you must learn to create space for solitude, rest, and spiritual connection. If you overwork yourself without rest, you risk exhaustion. If you retreat too much, you risk missing opportunities. The lesson is to find harmony between service and self-care. Venus brings relief, costs joy through creativity and relationships. The story shifts in a brighter direction around August 22nd, 2025, when Venus enters your 5th house, the house of creativity, romance, joy, and children. This is a much lighter and happier placement. Here's what this means for you. Despite the heavy responsibilities of the Sun and the opposing pull of Rahu, Venus brings moments of joy, creativity, and love. For example, if you've been burdened with work, You might suddenly find relief through creative hobbies, painting, writing, music, or any activity that reconnects you with your playful side. Romance could bloom unexpectedly, even in the middle of a busy period. Someone new might enter your life, or an existing relationship may deepen with warmth and sweetness. If you have children, this could be a time when they bring happiness and pride into your life, perhaps through an achievement or simply moments of joy together. Venus also acts as a reminder. No matter how heavy responsibilities feel, don't forget to nurture your heart. Sometimes, even a simple evening out with friends or an act of creativity can recharge your spirit. Mercury joins the Sun, caused a flood of communication on August 25, 2025. Mercury moves into your 6th house to join the Sun. This is a very important moment because Mercury rules communication, documents, and information. What does this mean for Pisces? It means that the latter part of August and early September could feel like a flood of communication. Expect emails, phone calls, meetings, negotiations, and paperwork to increase significantly. If your work involves contracts, writing, teaching, or any kind of communication, you'll find yourself busier than ever. But again, this is not negative, it's just intense. Mercury's influence here means that how you communicate and organize information will determine your success. Here's an example. Imagine being given the task of preparing a detailed report that could influence your company's next big decision. It's not just about the content, it's about presenting it clearly, persuasively, and on time. That's the kind of Mercury energy at play here. For students, this could be exam season, or a time when assignments pile up. For professionals, it could mean more presentations, proposals, or negotiations. The advice here is to stay organized, double-check your details, and don't let small errors slip through the cracks. Saturn's retrograde affects a financial turning point now. Let's not forget Saturn, the great taskmaster of the cosmos. Saturn is in retrograde during this period, and for Pisces, this retrograde can bring financial reviews and breakthroughs. If you've been struggling with debts, loans, or financial responsibilities, this period may force you to confront them head-on. But here's the encouraging part. Retrograde Saturn often brings opportunities to restructure and improve your financial life. This could look like renegotiating a loan or finding a way to reduce interest, discovering new sources of income, or side projects that ease financial stress, receiving delayed money, such as reimbursements, refunds, or long-awaited payments. Some Pisces might even experience what we could call a financial breakthrough, a lump sum of money arriving unexpectedly, or a new opportunity that significantly improves cash flow. It's important to remember, though, that Saturn's blessings come through effort and patience. This isn't easy money. It's the reward for persistence, responsibility, and smart decisions. The bigger picture, building inner strength when we put all these planetary influences together. What's the story for Pisces from mid-August to mid-September 2025? It's a story of responsibility, endurance, balance, and hidden rewards. The Sun pushes you into responsibilities, but also strengthens your leadership and discipline. Rahu tests you with the need for solitude and self-care, reminding you not to overextend yourself. Venus brings joy, romance, and creativity as a counterbalance to the heaviness. Mercury intensifies communication, pushing you to be sharp and organized. Saturn retrograde forces financial restructuring, but also offers breakthroughs. The key theme here is this: hard work now leads to long-term success. Practical advice for Pisces. Let's close with some practical advice on how you can make the most of this period. 1. Stay organized. With Mercury flooding you with tasks and the Sun demanding responsibility, organization will be your best ally. Use planners, to-do lists, or digital tools to stay on track. 2. Balance work and rest. Don't let Rahu's pull toward exhaustion catch you off guard. Schedule downtime, meditation, or quiet moments. Even 15 minutes of daily stillness can make a huge difference. 3. Embrace creativity. Venus wants you to enjoy life. Make time for hobbies, romance, and play. These small joys will fuel your energy for the heavier responsibilities. 4.be Financially wise. Saturn retrograde is a call to review your money habits. Cut unnecessary expenses, restructure debts, and plan for the future. This is the time to lay a stronger financial foundation. 5.c Responsibility as growth. Instead of complaining about the weight of duties, see them as opportunities. Every responsibility you carry now is a stepping stone to greater respect and long-term stability. Closing, rising stronger than before. So, Pisces, from August 17th to September 16th, 2025, the stars are giving you a demanding but rewarding chapter. Yes, you will work harder than usual. Yes, you may feel pulled in different directions. But you will also rise stronger, more respected, and more prepared for the future. Remember, the sun in Kese Tradapadi doesn't weaken you, it empowers you. It gives you the strength to carry responsibilities, to shine in the middle of challenges, and to find joy even by the end of this period. You'll look back and realize you didn't just survive the responsibilities, you grew through them. And that growth is your true reward.